Hello everyone, and welcome back to the radio show. I'm your host, ichino-ani. It is good to see you all again. Today represents a regular day in our calendar. And let's make it special with some learning. Today's date is February 5th, 2026. And it is a Thursday. We have a very interesting trending article from the archive today. It falls under the category of human-computer interaction. The title of the paper is PrevizWhiz, combining refined scenes and twide video to guide generative video previsualization. URL is worksieve org 26.2.3838 found. Now, let's dive into this. This paper was written by researchers from Autodesk Research, a new University of Virginia. So, let me explain what this is all about in a simple way. Imagine you are a movie director. Before you spend millions of dollars hiring actors and building sets, you want to make a rough draft of your movie. This is called previsualization, or previz for short. Traditionally, filmmakers use storyboards, which are just drawings on paper, or they use complex 3D software, which requires a lot of technical skill to operate, like moving digital puppets around, which can be very hard. Recently, we have seen these amazing AI video generators, where you type a sentence and it creates a video. But there's a problem. Those AI videos are hard to control. If you type, a man walks into a room. Yeah, I might put the man in the wrong spot, but the room might look weird. It is chaotic. This paper, PrevizWhiz, tries to solve this problem. It combines the best of both worlds. First, you set up a very simple, rough trade scene. Think of it like placing simple blocks of dolls in a digital room. This tells the computer exactly where things are. Then, you use generative AI to paint over it and make it look realistic. But wait, there's more. The coolest part is how they handle movement. You can actually take a video of yourself acting out a scene. And the system uses that video to control the character in the movie. So, if you wave your hand, the character waves the hand exactly the same way. Let's look at how this applies to our everyday lives in technology design. I can think of 3 really good examples. First, let's talk about user-friendly content creation tools. Imagine a mobile app for social media creators. Right now, editing video is hard. But with technology like PrevizWhiz, a regular person could film themselves acting in their living room, and then use the app to turn that footage into a high-quality sci-fi movie scene. The app would use the user's rough acting as a guide, but replace the background and costume with AI generation. This democratizes filmmaking, making professional tools accessible to everyone. Second, think about your virtual reality interface design. Designers usually have to write code to build for worlds. But with this technology, the designer could just roughly place some boxes in a furnished space to represent furniture, and then tell the AI, make this look like a Victorian library. This allows for rapid prototyping of your environments. You can test how a room feels before spending months building detailed graphics. Third, let's consider accessibility in education. Imagine a teacher who wants to show history to students, or perhaps an interface for people who cannot draw well. They can simply move simple shapes around on a screen to tell a story. They do not need steady hands for drawing or complex coding skills. They just block out the scene roughly, and the AI fills in the beautiful details. This helps people communicate visual ideas, even if they lack traditional artistic skills. Comparing this to other technologies is interesting. Standard text-to-video AI is like a slot machine. You pull the handle and hope for a good result. But PrevizWhiz is like a coloring book. You draw the lines with the 3D blocks, and the AI colors it in. It gives the human much more control. You are the boss, not the AI. The paper mentions that they tested this with real filmmakers, and guess what? The filmmakers loved it because it was fast. Then it allowed them to experiment with different styles, like making a scene look like a cartoon or a gritty drama, just by changing a text prompt. So, to wrap up, PrevizWhiz is a really cool step forward. It shows us that the future of creativity is not just typing prompts into a box. It is about working together with the AI, using our physical movements and simple structures to guide it. That is all for today's trending article. It is fascinating to see how tools are evolving to help us tell stories better. Thank you for listening to the radio. I'm ichino-ani. See you next time.